welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We have a nice attendance here. I won't keep you for too long. Welcome, a very, very big welcome to our press conference. We're aware that, of course, today there was another press conference for another bout in Las Vegas, and we wish them all the very best. But I do want to say that, you know, when we had the date approved and drawn in, that's when they applied for the date. And the fact that there are 2 boxing events in the one night, I think only improves boxing. I think competition creates business and business improves, and we're very happy with that. But one thing I do want to say from a promoter's point of view is that in a professional level, I believe we've got the better fight card. And come Saturday night, we're going to show the results. We're really going to have tough contests, and I believe we've created a fans boxing card for fans' pleasure at ringside and for Wealth TV pay-per-view viewers around the world. We're very excited and very privileged to be here today because this is really the first of many things to come. Firstly, it's the first time Millennium Events are staging a show in association with Wealth TV here in Las Vegas. In the great property of Palms Casino. Firstly, I want to thank them for providing us with a great property and the opportunity. I wanted to say also that I've had a short association with the executives of Wealth TV, and I do want to say that they're the sort of people boxing needs, and they're the sort of people boxing has needed for a long time, because they really go out of their way to create great matches, and nothing is a problem to work for excitement. So not only is it a big factor from the perspective of delivering such a good quality product on their pay-per-view network, but also the fact that there is what boxing needs for the future. They're the guys that are going to solidify boxing for the next decade in comparison to already existing platforms. I also want to thank a few other people, such as our sponsors, the place, the venue, Wealth TV, of course, to a great extent for going to such out of their way to make it happen. Our matchmaker, Jack Ryder, all the participants who are here, and of course our fans and media and press who are present. Without you, we couldn't do it. We do promise you, we did forget to mention one other important boxer in the audience, and that's Layla Mckart. Please stand up, Layla. Please give her a big round of applause. She's the #1 rated female boxer in the world, and sometimes inactive because other opponents are not very keen to give her a fight. But we were almost looking to put her on this particular card. It didn't work out, but we're certainly looking to schedule one of her bouts in the very near future, and we look forward to coming and supporting her as well. Now, without any further ado, I'd like to go to the co-main event of the evening. As I said earlier, I believe we do have the better fight card on the night, and we have 2 titles tonight, Saturday night, by the way. The co-main event is the light heavyweight IBF North American middleweight title to be contested between WBO's #1 rated and IBF's #5 rated Dmitry Sukhotsky on the right. Dmitry, please stand up and give a big round of applause. He has come to us all the way from Russia. When we build the event when worlds collide, we really have a bunch of continents colliding here today, because you've got Australia, you've got USA, you've got Eastern Europe, you've got people from Africa, we've got people from Central Asia. So apart from Antarctica, I think we've gathered all the continents here. So we do have the worlds colliding. And he's fighting the beast, Cornelius White. Please, give him a big welcome to the wrestling side. He's trained very hard. He comes from Goose and Tudor Promotions. I don't know if Tom Brown is in the audience. If he's, I just wanted to say good day. We appreciate you coming to the fight and making it happen. And we're looking to a great contest. This contest deserves a main event billing in itself. And this fight will be over 12 rounds. And do not be surprised if it does not go the distance. And of course, in the main event, the highly anticipated main event, it's an interesting situation because I'm from Australia myself. I mean, I was born in Russia, but I spent most of my life in Australia, so Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. And of course, I've known the man here, the man himself, for many years. Initially, when he was first probably the highest paid football rugby league star in Australia at his young age. But even long before then, when I first arrived in Australia and I was watching TV when I still barely spoke English, I remember this great big boxer, and his name was Tony Mundine, and he was fighting the great Argentinian legend Monzon, and I saw him on television. I'd like to give a big welcome to Mr. Tony Mundine. So the name Mundine in Australian is associated with athleticism and history in that regard. Tony Mundine himself, the dad, and of course Anthony, the great rugby league player, who within the last decade, at the age of 25, decided to go to boxing without almost having any amateur career, and after only a few fights managed to win 3 world titles. It's quite a unique achievement. And of course, he, in the main event, it's his American debut in Las Vegas. He's been waiting for this opportunity because his career is at a stage where he wants to highlight his skills and what he's about to the American fan base, because he's so well known down under in that region. He's come out here to fight, in a fight of his life, against Bronco Mckart in the main event, who himself is a former world champion. Bronco is on the left-hand side of me. He's fought Winky Wright. He's fought some of the best and toughest opponents and has never been embarrassed as a fighter. So come Saturday night, we really are going to have fireworks and fistworks going on. I don't think anybody will be disappointed. If anybody buys a ticket and is not happy with the show, I will personally refund them the money. It's that simple. That's how certain moments are. So, I'd like to welcome any questions for the main and co-main events, if you like, and then we'll proceed to introduce the co-main events. Are there any questions, please?
Anthony, you did your comments. Anthony, with your comments in the last few weeks, you called out the name Floyd Mayweather. It's come out of your mouth a few times. You feel that the win over Mckart, that gives you the right to maybe get in line for that?
No, man, that's not going to happen. Come on a platter like that. You know what I mean? Mccart's a solid test for me, man. I respect him as a fighter. I respect every fighter, but he's going to be dangerous because he's coming in ready to win, and I'm trying to stop my mouth, stop my talk, and but yeah, the main goal is Mayweather. I think that I'm one of the few guys that can trouble him a lot because of my speed and footwork. But I'm not going to get him just beating Bronco. You know what I mean? I got to go on and climb the ladder and beat the better guys. And that's why I'm here. I feel I'm the best kept secret in boxing. And because I've been fighting down under since my career. And you ain't seen they ain't seen nothing yet. So I'm the one from down under, and I'm on a show to them on Saturday night.
All right.
Alexis with BestEverSports.com.
Yeah.
How do you feel about having your first fight in the United States, or you come out in Vegas?
No, it feels good, man. I mean, I've been trying to fight here for some time. Obviously, some of the bigger names, I was more risk than reward to fight. So the opportunity couldn't arise. I had to start somewhere, and I want to thank Millennium, Wealth TV, give me the opportunity to fight Bronco, who, like I said, I respect, and he's going to come out and try and do his thing against me, and I'm going to try and do my thing against him, and the best man's going to win. But I really believe in my talent, believe in my skill and ability, and that's why we're here. We're going to showcase that on Saturday.